For example 3, we're going to be adding two integers with different signs. So for this problem here, we have to evaluate what a negative 12 plus 6 would be. So we're going to start by using our number chips. So I would start with 12 negatives. So I'm going to need to bring in 12 of these negative chips. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And then we're going to add in 6 positives. And what happens here is we created 6 zero pairs. So there are 6 zero pairs here. Here's 1 zero pair, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So these 6 zero pairs end up canceling each other out because it is a positive and a negative that cancel out. And then that leaves us with this amount here. We are left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 negatives. So we could say that a negative 12 plus 6 equals negative 6. For our next method, we'll be using a number line to show a negative 12 plus 6. So for the first method of the number line, I'm going to start at 0 and go all the way back 12 spaces. And then for the second method, from negative 12, I'm going to move forward 6 spaces, or to the right because we're adding a positive, and that leaves us with a negative 6 as our answer. The other method we could use on our number line, we could just start at our first integer, which is negative 12, and because I'm adding 6 to that, I'm going to go to the right 6 spaces, and that still brings us to a negative 6. For our last method, we'll be using absolute value. When we add with different signs and we use absolute value, we are going to subtract the absolute values and keep the sign of the greater absolute value. So we would take the absolute value of a negative 12 minus the absolute value of 6, which is 12 minus 6, and 12 minus 6 gives us 6. Now we look at our absolute values, and we see that negative 12 had the bigger absolute value. Negative 12 was a negative number, therefore our answer would be negative. So our answer to negative 12 plus 6 leaves us with a negative 6.